Hello there, and welcome to Catherine's Garden and Home, where we grow together. Well, I am so happy to be here with you this Saturday morning, and I have a couple of chores that I want to work on. One of them being taking these strawberry plants and putting them in a bigger container where they can grow out. They've really grown fairly huge here, if you noticed, and they're spreading out and they're actually getting little runners. So I want to put them in a larger container where they'll be able to have more space to grow and they can expand. And I did get 1 or 2 strawberries, but that's not enough. I need to get some more. So I want to move them from the containers, the Dollar Tree containers here, and put them in another container that I have, some other containers, so that I can have more strawberries throughout the year. Now these strawberries are Quinault strawberries, and they were so good, so big, and so delicious last year, and I know that it's worth the effort to get it done. So that's what I want to do today. Here on this beautiful Saturday. It's fairly mild out here and a little breezy. It's just really comfortable, and the garden is looking fantastic. There's so many things happening. Now also the roses have been fading away. The rose season is kind of ending, and now the daylilies have been actually opening up. So I'm really enjoying that, seeing the daylilies, the Stella d'Oro daylilies opening, and also what I call my ditch lilies. They're like tiger lilies, orange lilies, that are opening up too in the garden, and that's exciting to see too. So come and spend some time with me here at Catherine's Garden and Home while I do these Saturday chores, and also just enjoy the garden. Good morning, and welcome to Catherine's Garden and Home. Well, I thought I was going to be able to clear off the deck and use it for something different, which I have, but now I have a new project, and that is to transplant these strawberry plants into these 2 containers. My son also made me this planter here. I have some pot and soil there too, and I'm thinking of adding stuff to that as well. But in these 2 planters I want to put the strawberries, because earlier in the year I had planted them in my Dollar Tree containers here, and they're doing very well. They're actually outgrowing these containers. I've already sampled a couple of strawberries, and I can see some here developing. But to really get the full benefit, they need more space. And these are the Quinault strawberries that I got last year from Home Depot. I did buy 1 more pack, or a few more, that I think of the larger ones over there. But these have created runners here, and they're growing very, very well. So I need to give them more room, more space, and I've decided to put them in these 2 planters that I have here. I also have marigolds coming up, and my basil, and some other seedlings here. Those are nasturtiums, and this, the Alaska nasturtiums, and I also have African daisies. So we'll see how well they develop. They're already starting to see to actually germinate and produce their second leaves. So that is exciting. I still have my Moonlight Romantica rose bush to put in the ground, and it's starting to get some new growth there. I am thinking almost like leaving it right here on the deck and allowing it to flower here so I can get to see what the blooms look like. Also, I have my calla lilies that are coming up, and these were from Costco, and they are leafing out. And my little container there is doing well, filled with annuals. So things are growing, and this is definitely the growing season here. And the deck, I'm just still enjoying the deck and all of the different planters and things here. They're just doing very, very well. And by the way, those bachelor buttons are from the perennial mix that I had put in the bottle, the winter sowing bottle, and so they're doing very well here, and I just want to see how they turn out. Eventually I'm going to move them into the garden, but for right now I think it's just adds some variation, a little difference. It's a nod to a meadow scene here on the deck. Before I plant the strawberries in the planter, what I'm going to do is give it some water and wet the soil in advance because it's kind of dry, and also I'm going to saturate these plants as well here, give them some water because it's hot, it's going to be warm, and the sun is hot. And I think now during the summertime, we're heading into summer, June 21st is going to be the first day of summer, that the plants really need the water. They need to be moist so that they can grow well, especially in the roots. So what I'm going to do here is to pre-moisten the soil, and then when I'm ready to actually plant them in, the soil will already be pre-moistened. In this container, it's filled with compost that I had before, and so it's rich, and it's going to be very, very good for the strawberries. So I'm going to just pre-moisten these, wet the rest of the seedlings as well as we go along, but especially these strawberry plants. Here is my container that I filled up with some fresh soil and mixed it also with some compost that I had. And I'm going to put these strawberries in, these strawberry plants inside of here. As you can see, they're doing very well. And I just believe that they just need some more space and depth. So I'm going to put these two in, and I think I'm also going to put a third one in as well. This one here, because it's a little smaller, and that way they will have room to grow, and they will be able to produce, I think, because they'll have more space, they'll have more soil, and also nutrients So I'm going to transplant them in now. So I placed them in, and I kind of placed this one towards the end. And the other thing you want to do is not cover the crown, because strawberries don't like that. They don't like to have their crowns covered. So I'm basically just doing it to the level, and when I wash it, when I pour water on it, it will rinse off. Make sure that I pour it so that there's no soil on the crown. And this one's here in the middle, and kind of mound it up like, and press it in, and with this one as well. And when I do see that there are runners here, and that is a good thing, because as it grows, we can allow the runners to also grow in. So like this, I would just put it like that. But this, I'm going to cut this one off for now. In this plant, there are runners here, and this one was starting to root. So I'm going to cut this one off and put it in there as well. And you can see that they have runners here in this pot. Let's see. So this actually is from a runner. If you just check that there, that was one, and I had put a rock down and kind of stuck it in the dirt, and it has really grown out nicely there. So what I'm going to do is disconnect it now from the mother, because it has its own roots. But definitely from this one here, I'm going to put this one in there. I'm going to cut this and plant it in. Here we go. Just kind of like tuck it in here. It has roots already. So that one's set with that. This is the second container, and I have quite a few of the strawberry plants left back here. I have this one here that has 2 in it. This has 2, and this one also. So I think what I'm going to do is just put them all into this container here, because it's deeper, it has a lot more soil, and I think that they will flourish in this. I think that the both of them will be much more happier with fresh soil. So this is how this project ended up, and I am very pleased with the 2 potted containers. I decided not to pot up this one, or to add those 2, because they look healthy here, and I also have strawberries developing on this plant. So I decided to leave them in the Dollar Tree container here. But the other 2 came out really well, and they're looking good. They have a lot of space to grow and to spread their roots. The container is just a little bit more deeper, and with the fresh soil, they should be able to produce some really delicious strawberries. For right now, I'm going to leave them, the pots here. I may end up moving them down into the garden, but for right now, they will spend some time here close by. And then I still have my other plants here that are developing and growing too. So I thought I was clearing off the deck, but instead I've been adding to it. But I think it looks really good here. I really am pleased with my rose bush, that it has new growth. So I really want to see what the flower looks like here. And also the calla lilies and the other plants as well. But this is the project for today. Looking really, really good. The roses are fading, and we're getting ready for the next featured plants that are going to be coming up here in the garden. And we can see that things are just growing. The annuals are not touching, and that's a big deal for us to see the annual flowers start to touch. The impatience, what else is in there? Impatience, and we have some of the Johnny Jump Ups there, and other plants that we put in there. And then, I don't know if you could see it, but the zinnias, I seeded zinnias in this bed, and they are growing up. They're getting taller and taller, which is just a beautiful thing. The petunias are doing well here in this bed. And things are just looking really good. Now the featured plant that's coming up is the hydrangea. The Quinault blue that has been planted here, mophead style hydrangea. It's now showing that I did get some blooms on it. It did survive. A lot of them died earlier during that cold snap, but a lot of them did survive. So we're going to have beautiful mophead flowers on this hydrangea. Well, if you like this video, then like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below. How are things going for you in your garden? I hope that things are going well and that you're enjoying your roses and your other perennials and things that are coming up in your garden. Yeah, it's also about the flowers too. We want to enjoy the flowers, and we also want to enjoy the harvest of the vegetables that we put so much work into. We want to enjoy every single moment in our gardens. So thank you so much for coming and joining me here at my garden, Catherine's Garden and Home, where we grow, 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 grow together in Catherine's Garden and Home. That's right. Grow, 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 grow together in Catherine's Garden and Home. So if you like this video, like, share, and subscribe, comment down below, and also share the videos with others so that they can join us here at Catherine's Garden and Home, where we come together, especially on Wednesdays, to share information, enjoy the garden, and have a lot of joy. You know that joy is important to me. So come and join us here at Catherine's Garden and Home. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more videos, and hit the like button as well. That way that Google will know that you like this channel and that there's good information, good fun here at Catherine's Garden and Home. Have a great day. See you soon. Bye. For more videos, like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And thank you so much for watching. See you next time right here in Catherine's Garden. Bye.